Yeah.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Forexation YouTube channel. And today we're going to be going into MT5 and overview of the program and kind of how to customize it to your likings. So first things first, if you've made a funding account or you're setting up a demo account or you have your own personal account, you're going to want to set up your account. Open an account or log in a trade account. That way you could have it set up. This was my phase 1 challenge. You can see I take the profit target of 4,000, and I just set up my phase 2. So we're looking to get funded with 50K. But before I start that, I wanted to kind of just talk about MT5 because I've been learning the platform a lot more, and I use this because I have 2 screens, and I use this as one screen, obviously to execute trades. But then I could see the 1, 2, 5, and 15. Those are kind of my main time frames. And then I'll pull up trading view on my other screen, and that's kind of where I'm doing my paper trading. So if I'm jumping into a trade early or something like that, I do it all on the paper trading account, as well as marking it up, everything. So I don't do any marking up of charts here. I just keep them stock so I can see different time frames together as they split nicely on here. Then I got my main chart I'm doing all my markups on. So let's get into MT5. Up here, we're going to just go from the basics up. So you're going to want different time frames that you work with. So if you right click and go to the settings, you could choose the minutes you have on here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 5, 15, 1 hour daily, weekly, and monthly. Those are the main time frames I use. And like I said, if I want to use anything else, I just do it on trading view. But you could add all the ones you want over. So if you got that up, then we have our drawing up here, and you could customize pretty much everything. If you just right click and go to the settings, that's how you get into it. So you could add a lot more stuff. I don't even really draw, so I'm gonna actually remove some stuff that I don't use. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I use. I don't really use the arrows. So now it's a little more cleaner up here. So now let's move on to these buttons right here. This right here is gonna snap your charts to the end. If I take it off, I can move the chart. As soon as I click that again, it goes to the end where price is current. This right here will indent the chart. So if you wanted a little room, you could put that on. I don't. I want to see all the time frames as much as I can on the charts. This button right here is how I arrange them in 4 pieces. So if I move these around and I keep dragging new charts up, I'll click that and they'll snap in the quarters. If I had 3 charts, it'll do in thirds, 2 charts and halves. Then you can do your line, bar, or bar charts. Most people use candlesticks, so if you just leave it here. Now you can see that the default charts are way different than what I have. The volume's on. It has all my trades from this demo account, or the phase 1 account, still executed on here. But I don't like the default. Kind of looks weird, right? Like you're in the Matrix or something. If you right click it and go to templates, you could save templates, and when you click on it, it'll load it up into the screen. So if I go to my ICT template, because he uses, the white background, green candles, black candles. So as I'm learning, it just helps me not get distracted with color if I just use the same colors as the person I'm learning to read candles. To actually change the charts though, you're going to go to properties, and now you could change everything. These are the settings I have right here if you want to copy them and set it up like me. But yeah, you click on it, click the custom, or just pick one of these preset colors and set it up how you want. Then you can figure out what you want it to show. If you want to show last price line, bid line. I only put the bid line. You could put last price line. But for me, I like the bid. So right here again, you could change the settings that are up here. Bar, candle, or line. Chart on the foreground. I believe this is like if you're marking up the chart with lines and all that stuff, it'll be in the background if you put chart on the foreground, so that way the candlesticks are on top of all your writing. I haven't messed with that, but that would be my guess. Chart shift, what these are right here. Chart auto scroll. So this one is the auto scroll, and this one's the shift. Then you could do the scale of the points. I just leave it as is because price will snap in, and if I need to, it's just like TradingView where you could zoom in or out. Same here, as well as clicking the magnifying glass. That's going to be the main thing. You could tab through the charts down here. Like say you had full screen charts, you could tab through them, but because I'm doing quarters, just click on them and then make sure it's highlighted, and then you can do your markups on here. Now, one thing that took me a while to understand with MT5 was the way that the markups work. So if I draw a couple more lines, these will all delete if I delete. So what you have to do is double click them to like lock them. Then I could do the next one. Double click, it's locked. And then we'll do, we want to delete this one now. Double click, delete. And that's kind of how you work with the drawings. For the longest time, it was annoying me because I could not figure out how to keep certain things and lock certain things. So I would be drawing fibs and then marking out like the line, and then it deletes everything when I hit delete. So it was throwing me off. And then as well as you could see, nothing happens on these charts until I click it. And once you click it, it goes back to the default cursor. And then we could get the markers up here. So you can see it's not the best charting platform for quick markups and analyzing the charts and drawing all your lines and boxes and this and that. That's why I still use TradingView mostly for all that. And I will only occasionally use a horizontal line if I just want the price sticking out for me so I know what to reference, right? I can see the price. That's kind of all I use the lines for. I don't really use fib or typing or anything like that, but you never know. It's there if I need it. I don't use GJ. I'm strictly trading on EU. On phase 2, most of my trading is going to be on EU. One more thing I want to show you is, obviously I don't have any algo tradings on here, but if you pull this bottom up, this account's not live anymore because I already passed, so it's an invalid count. But you can see your trades and all that stuff down here, as well as your mailbox, news, alerts you set, all that stuff. So I don't really use this besides active trades when we're in trades, but could close that down. These news events, I don't know how I got them on there. I really don't know how I got the news alerts on here, so I apologize for that. I just noticed that they were here, but I did not I don't know how I got them there. Was it just because I'm on the news tab? I don't know. If you guys know how to set up the news indicators at the bottom, please comment that down below and help out the community. That would be great. So to add indicators and scripts and expert advisors, if you bought an algorithm to trade with, this is how you would add them right here. And something I did skip over was taking screenshots. So you could start saving active charts if you wanted to do your backtesting journal. This is the active chart. You could active chart as is or the workspace. And then you could save your pictures. Your data window is going to be up here. So you can see all the data for that pair. And one thing I did want to show you was have the DOM up. But you could snap that in, and then you could see where prices are going and where you set your price. Right now we're not getting live data because, like I said, this demo account is closed, so nothing is live right now. That's why you don't see this actively going. And then also, if you click right here, you could get to it. If you want to see the trade history, like kind of how that one chart was, I could click on this, but it's not going to be here because I haven't been trading it on the 1 minute, so there's not going to be any. Yeah, I was mostly doing GJ for that But GJ tripped me up a lot at the beginning of phase 2. So going back to what I know, and that's EU. So that's going to be the overview of MT5. Like I said, it's kind of my secondary charting. I use it to place orders, which one thing I'll show you real quick, the quick code SF9, the window will pop up and you can do market orders, limit orders, stops, buy, sell, put your TP, stop loss, all that in. They do not do automatic risk calculations, kind of like TradingView does in paper trading. So you will need to use position size calculator, so that way you know the correct risk you're using. So hope this has helped you. If you guys want to dive deeper, if you click this help tab, you could dive into it, learn about the MQL coding, so you could code scripts, backtesting strategies, and all that. Again, I like PineScript and the ease of use it has with TradingView. So most of my testing and coding and all that stuff's on there. Maybe we'll dabble with MQL in the future, but for right now, PineScript's been doing everything I need to do to make my charts, the indicators and all that stuff. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions. We'll address them in future videos, or I'll reply to you in the comment section. Again, if you know how to put these news calendar events on here, comment that as well, because I do not know how I put this on. I'm blanking right now. So hope you enjoy this. Check out other videos. A lot more to come. This might be the only one this week. We'll see how this week plays out. It's a busy week for me, and I'm trying to get funded. So that's my main priority first before making these YouTube videos. So have a good one. Hope you have a great week trading, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.